Littering the area, what's your excuse?
I thought it was your day off day.
So did I. Slocum fired 3 of my nurses.
3 of them? Oh, the guy is ruthless. Did he still in that economy kick?
Didn't have time to redo my schedule, so here I am. Broke my mirror.
Who got the axe?
O'Connor, Benzakin, and Gerber.
Wait a minute. Are we talking Paula Benzakin? She's a terrific nurse.
You bet she is.
And she gives a good back rub.
But apparently she's been rubbing the wrong back.
She's a terrific dancer.
And now here comes LaSalle up the side. Oh, Lefkowitz out of the penalty box. Lefkowitz on the wing. The power play is on.
I'm telling you, Trap, we got to do something about Slocum.
Later. Right side to LaSalle.
Yesterday, he fired 2 dietitians and a couple of orderlies. Today, he canned 3 nurses, including Paula Benzakin.
Look at that. The man is an animal.
Puck goes free. Greer picks it up. We're tied. And LaSalle is still down.
Escapist violence. You don't want to watch that stuff.
Do you mind?
What about Benzakin?
What position does he play?
Paula Benzakin, RN. She's been fired, Trap. This economy drive of Slocum's is destroying our hospital.
And your sex life.
Well, yeah, that too.
Don't blame Arnie. Blame Bay General.
Bay General, why?
New management. They're running the place like a used car lot. Here, take a look at this. Yeah, discount prices, ads on TV, radio. We can't compete on those terms.
Jamie Bruce?
Yeah, it's just been readmitted.
I thought he was doing okay. He's McMillan's patient, right?
Well, McMillan went over to Bay General, got a better offer, and took Jamie with him. They used up the rest of his insurance and sent him back here.
Great, now we're the town dump.
That's right. They get the business, we get the leftovers. No concern for the patient at all.
What's his prognosis?
Abysmal. Take a look at the progress of this cardiomyopathy. Kid is in big trouble.
This portion of the hockey action has been brought to you by Bay General, the affordable hospital.
I got left ventricular hypertrophy tricuspid insufficiency. It's Ming-Wong disease. What'd you get?
150/90. That's Ming-Wong disease, huh? Never heard of it.
It's rare.
Jamie, the doctors say he has idiopathic cardiomyopathy. I'm still not sure what that means. Well, it means that they're not sure what caused it.
I just saw your request for an organ procurement.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna do another heart transplant?
See the sports page? The DA is prosecuting Lefkowitz for assault.
Who?
Leper Lefkowitz. Hockey's answer to King Kong. He clobbered a guy named LaSalle last night, and now they want to put him in jail for assault. I mean, how can they have it both ways?
So what about this heart transplant?
Look, no matter how many transplants I do, I still get wet palms just thinking about it. Now, you can't make a blind man see by giving him glasses, and you can't help a dying heart by thrashing it with digitalis and diuretics. The Bruce kid is hanging by a thread. The only thing that's going to save his life is a new heart.
You think you can get one?
Well, I'm certainly going to try. I'll put the word out.
Heavy stuff, Trap. What's Slocum going to say?
Transplants cost a fortune, Trapper. Incidentally, who's paying for this one?
Well, the patient's used up his insurance.
Oh, that's just lovely. And we have another charity case on our hands.
Well, this kid doesn't have any other options.
Options? I wish I had some options. Do you know the reason we're in such a financial mess?
Bay General.
Yes, and your love for charity cases. Now, this is one we simply cannot afford.
Well, we can't just stand around and watch him die.
Well, then send him to Stanford.
He's too sick to be sent anywhere, Arnie, and we are running out of time. Look, we can use the teaching fund to cover the costs.
Sorry to interrupt. Just thought you'd like to see the kind of magazines our hospital is providing to the patients in our lobby.
Not nudes.
Not quite, unfortunately. Just another Bay General ad.
This has got to burn you, John. Now will you drop your opposition to advertising?
We're not advertising, Stan. That issue is shelved.
How can you still spout ethical compunctions when the competition is promoting themselves right in our lobby?
I'm going to side with Stanley, John. If we can't advertise, we could certainly use a little PR.
Great idea, Arnie. And we'll start with a heart transplant. Thanks.
One of those special procedures.
Oh, no. We're all through with that. Oh, just going to meet some of my patients.
Guys that are sick like me?
Well, yes and no. You'll see.
Hey, am I ever going to get better?
That's what we're working on. I have a master plan.
I think I'm going to croak.
What makes you think that?
My Aunt Frida, she keeps coming around. My mom and dad are divorced. She's from my dad's side of the family. She never came around before. Her and a bunch of other relatives.
Yeah, that's the way it is when you're sick.
You know how many times I had to kiss Aunt Frida? Yuck. I'm sick of being sick. I'm sick of kissing Aunt Frida.
Brian, take it easy. Don't you know you're still recovering from surgery?
How are you today?
Hey.
Got a visitor for you.
Great. How you doing, Jamie?
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Well, you must be doing something right. They look terrific. Here you go.
Oh, you like that, don't you? Yeah, you too.
Sure love you.
Well, of course they love him. I'm keeping him on a salt-free diet like certain people ordered, and he's giving them doggy cookies.
Okay, I'll feed him today.
Oh, my pleasure. Slocum fires the orderlies, and I end up minding the animal farm. Yeah, look at that. See that MD? You know what it stands for? Minding dogs. Well, I'm out of here. Thanks, Trap. Good luck.
Take it easy.
See you later, Jamie.
Sit. Stay. Now, these are my patients that I wanted you to see, Jamie.
What happened to them?
No, nothing really. It's just that sometimes we practice extremely difficult surgery on dogs and other animals before we work on people. Make you feel bad?
Yeah. Guess so.
You know, Jamie, there comes a time when all of us have to hear the truth, and it really doesn't do a lot of good to try to polish off the rough edges. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to take away some of your innocence today.
Don't worry about my innocence, Doc. I know all about girls.
I didn't mean that, Guy.
I wish Millie Peterson was here. She'd tell you.
Oh, I'm sure she would. Now, what I'm trying to say, Jamie, is that your heart isn't getting any better. And when I said that I have a master plan, it's because of all the work that we've done with these dogs. These two dogs have had their hearts removed and transplanted into each other. And as you can see, they're just as happy and as healthy as they can be. So as soon as we find a compatible donor heart for you, well, we hope to make you as happy and as healthy as they are.
What am I going to have to do?
Nothing right now except wait until we find a compatible donor.
What's that?
Somebody who dies and has a healthy heart that can be used to replace yours.
That's grody. I gotta wait for someone to die?
You got it. That's the innocence, Jamie, that I'm taking away from you today. I think those two dogs are hungry. You want to do me a favor? Come on, Whit. Come here. Here you go. Come on. Here you go. Take some. Look. All right, let's take you to room 3.
What do we got?
Passed out the dinner table.
How did it happen?
Well, he's got a history of head trauma. He's a professional hockey player, and I understand he got hit pretty hard in a game last night.
Let's get him to room 1.
Had 3 more syncopal episodes since we got him. He's arousable now, but his left pupil is blown.
Well, he's talking and eating, you know, like everybody does. And all of a sudden he starts talking nonsense. Crazy stuff you can't understand. And then he passes out into a bowl of spaghetti. I told him yesterday to see the team doc, but he didn't want to. And the kid's 19, he won't listen.
Are you a relative?
Me, I'm his coach. Well, assistant coach, actually. You think you'd be okay?
We'll do our best, Mr. Carrera. You want to wait? There's a lounge on the second floor.
Sure, okay. Thanks.
What's your name? What?
Loop. According to his coach, he has a nickname, Loop.
What's his real name?
Lester LaSalle.
Do you know where you are right now, Mr. LaSalle? Can you squeeze my hand?
Hello?
Hi, Trap. I'm sorry to bother you, but the computer has located a possible heart donor.
All right. Where?
Sacramento General, an auto accident victim.
A negative. Any other medical problems?
Well, everything checks out fine. He looks like a good candidate.
Okay, good. Can they fly him down here?
Well, the family isn't too eager to send him down.
All right, look, call our transplant team. Tell them to stand by. Alert the chopper. Then call Sacramento General. Tell them I'm going to fly up by helicopter and help them harvest the heart.
All right.
Anybody contact Jamie's mother?
Not yet.
All right, call her. Tell her we may have a donor for Jamie, and we'll do the job as soon as I get back.
Okay, the transplant team is standing by.
All right, then tell Jackpot to feed the dogs, okay?
Okay.
Adios.
Right, good luck. Calling pretty soon. Drink this.
Oh, thanks. His heartbeat seems to be getting heavier every day. I can almost hear it.
As he's been getting sicker, his heart's been getting larger, you know, straining to do the job. But with any luck, he'll have a brand new one pretty soon.
What if the heart doesn't qualify? You know, tissue, blood type?
That's all been checked. Let's keep a good thought, okay?
Wait a minute. You can't put big general propaganda around here. You stop that right. Oh, my goodness. What's the matter with you? Ah. There's great news about the transplant. Just as the hospital needed. I've already notified the press and TV.
Forget it, Stan.
What?
The heart was no good.
What?
After I got there, we discovered infectious pericarditis. The whole thing was a false alarm.
I sure feel bad about this happening.
It's not your fault.
Listen, the kid really didn't belong on the ice. I mean, not with that bunch of killers. He was always getting creamed, knocked for a loop. So we got the nickname Loop.
Why'd you use him?
Our right wing needed a rest. We didn't have anybody else. We were hoping to trade him off, but nobody wanted him. He's a nice kid, but not much potential. He's just raw meat out there.
Dr. McIntyre, call the college staff. Dr. John McIntyre, please call the college staff.
Hi.
They said I'd find Luke LaSalle's room up here.
They just took him to surgery. You wouldn't happen to be family by any chance?
No, I'm just a hockey player.
Here, give this to me. I'll put him in some water for you, okay?
Thank you. I don't want to sound forward, but I just want to pay you a compliment. You're a knockout.
Thank you. I'm not offended.
Well, you know, a guy's got to be careful what he says to women nowadays.
Oh?
Yeah, I mean, a fellow can get himself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, well, how do you plan on getting into trouble?
Can I tell you over dinner tonight?
Hey, Lepa, how you doing?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, you come down to see LaSalle?
Yeah? How's he doing?
It's too soon to tell. It's still in surgery.
Dr. Gates, this is Lepa Lepkowitz. He's the guy who clobbered LaSalle.
Well, you did a pretty complete job of it. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, well, that's part of the game, Doc.
Hey, Doc, Lepa here's one of the top defensive players in the league. I mean, I'd give 10 LaSalles to have one of him.
You know, I took a stick to my head once, Doc. I split my nose right down the middle. Nobody stopped the fights when I was getting the worst end of it. So that could have been me in there right now.
Gonzo, it's for you. Dr. Reyes.
Hi, Bill. What do we got? Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks. All right. Sal's out of surgery. He's hemiplegic and comatose.
So what's that mean?
It means he may have to be spoon-fed all his life.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad. Look, I'm sorry. Do you still feel like having dinner with a headbuster like me?
Sure. I get off at 7.
Good. I'll be here.
Okay.
Hey, good luck, Lep.
Well, I can see there's a lot of concern for the LaSalle boy here. I'll be in post-op, sports fans.
2 days, 2 lousy days, and the computers haven't come up with a thing. Every time I call, all I get is nothing yet.
Well, you're asking a lot, Trap.
All I want is one young, healthy heart.
Which means one young, healthy kid's got to die.
Oh, tell me something I don't know.
And there's no guarantee the parents are going to want to donate it.
They said it was going to be easy. Wait a minute. Look at that, will you?
Ernie, that's what the I Love Bay General bumper sticker.
Damn.
That's all right. A little hot water, it'll scrape right off.
No. After my interview this morning, I told them they could put it on, but they just didn't have to cover my old ERA sticker.
What interview?
Job interview. The way things are going around here.
What's wrong with your job here?
Nothing, except Arnold's laid off 30% of the nursing staff. Fewer nurses need fewer supervisors. And since I'm not the senior supervisor...
No, here we go again. All right, look, you take care of the bumper sticker. I'll take care of Arnie, okay?
Now, I know that John doesn't approve of advertising, but just in case he changes his mind, I think that these... Hi, John.
Oh, John, have you been to hematology? They've been looking all over for you.
I heard the page.
Did you give Ernie Schufer notice?
Well, no, not exactly.
How do you expect me to do a heart case without my most experienced scrub nurse?
It's your own fault, John. This place is sinking, and your doctors refuse to use the lifeline.
Not all us doctors, Arnold.
What are you talking about?
Advertising. It's the only way we can increase business. And we tried everything else.
He's right, John. We have to meet Bay General head on. Fight fire with fire. All we need is your approval.
Okay. Do your ads, whatever you have to do. But the nursing staff stays as is.
You mean it? You hear that, Arnold? He means it.
Yes, Sandy. Get the
Thanks,
ball
John.
rolling.
Get the ball rolling. Right. Okay. Yes. Check. Now, I think we need style, creativity, class.
I learned that move from a Russian who lived in the neighborhood. Would have been a grand master if he hadn't defected.
Jamie, that was only the opening move of the game.
Come on, it's your turn. I gotta go to the bathroom again.
That's the water bills. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just tired. Used to run a mile, no sweat. Now I can't even walk to the bathroom. What did I do wrong?
Well, cheering crowds have all gone home. This is what's left.
I just found out. I mean, this is the kid Lepkowitz knocked in the box seats. Why didn't you call me in on this?
What for? I admitted him. Reyes did the neurosurgery. I saw no reason to bring you in.
Oh, this is a head case. I mean, I've been looking all over the West Coast for a heart. Hematology tells me I got a donor right here. I mean, his blood type matches up with Jamie.
There's just one slight hitch, Trev. This man's not dead.
Well, take a look at him. He's fixed, dilated, got a straight line EEG. I mean, who are you kidding?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not pulling the plug on him.
Come on, will you? Jamie's getting weaker by the minute.
What the hell's the matter with you? If this was your patient, you'd do exactly the same thing that I'm doing.
Up to a point, yes. But this man is brain dead. He is medically dead.
Not till I pronounce him.
Then do it.
No. No, not yet. LaSalle has been a loser all of his life. Maybe there's one lucky break, one small miracle waiting out there somewhere for him. I gotta give him his chance, Trev.
Okay. When he dies, let me know, will you? I have to talk to his family.
If we do the transplant, our team will be scrubbing first. Now, we have every reason to believe the heart's in good shape. So Dr. McIntyre will have Jamie on the table, ready to receive it as soon as we get it out.
Any luck contacting LaSalle's family?
Yeah, I spoke to an uncle up in Canada. I can hardly remember the kid's name.
Did he give us permission to use the heart?
Sure, he said he couldn't care less.
Then we better schedule this job pretty quick. LaSalle's beginning to smell like a cadaver.
Listen to me. LaSalle is a living human being until he is pronounced. Do you understand that? Until he is pronounced.
Well, I just don't see any reason in waiting any longer.
Excuse me, Doctor. This just came. It looks important.
I'll get back to you. Trap. Excuse me, you got a minute? What's up?
is this?
An injunction to keep us from terminating LaSalle's life support.
Who filed this?
Lepkowitz team. If LaSalle dies, Lepkowitz might be charged with manslaughter. With aggressive life support, we can keep LaSalle alive. That would get Lepkowitz off the hot seat.
No, you're going to have to go nose to nose with these guys and get them to change their minds.
Me?
The kid's life is at stake.
The kid's your patient.
That is true. But the injunction is against you. Jackpot, what the hell's wrong with the dog?
Good boy. I taught him to play dead.
Oh, very funny, very funny. Don't ever do that again. Look, I'll talk to them about lifting the injunction.
No, we'll both go.
Pick you up in 20 minutes.
You making house calls or just collecting autographs?
Well, as a matter of fact...
Anything I can do.
This is that doctor I told you about.
And I'm Dr. McIntyre.
Right, we spoke on the phone. I'm Cal Washington, team counsel.
Cal Washington. 400 meters, right?
Until the legs gave way.
I thought you looked familiar.
Hey, look, what do you guys want?
Let me handle this. As I explained on the phone, gentlemen, we can't let you use Mr. LaSalle as a heart donor. I'm very sorry.
Are you aware that he's clinically dead?
I know all about Mr. LaSalle's present condition, but the law varies on your interpretation of death.
I'm not making a legal judgment, I'm making a medical one.
I can find plenty of doctors willing to challenge you.
Now, look, gentlemen, let's just get right down to the bottom line, okay? What we're trying to do here is save a kid's life.
Hey, look, Doc, I'm sorry about the kid. But my life's worth something, too, and if LaSalle dies, I get hit with a manslaughter charge.
LaSalle is being kept alive by machines, for God's sake. How long do you think we can keep him going?
As long as necessary, Doctor. At least until the DA decides to lose interest in this case.
You know, I have a hunch that your attitudes might change if you met the boy. Why don't you come down to the hospital with us?
Not a chance. I'm not going to be a sucker for your tears and your violins. I'm a hockey player. That's what I do. And that's all I do.
A very expensive hockey player, I might add, gentlemen. The team has a huge investment in that man. We can't afford to lose him.
So it all comes down to dollars and cents, right?
The injunction stays. Gentlemen, it was nice talking to you.
Well, we really handled them, didn't we?
This is perfect.
Now we can talk.
Well, what is it you wanted to say?
I'm not sure yet. You start.
I'm getting to know you, and you're sensitive, caring. That's why I just don't understand your attitude.
My attitude?
About Jamie Bruce, the little boy with the bad heart. You know, if Dr. McIntyre doesn't find a donor soon...
Terrific. A message from McIntyre?
Oh, no. A message from me.
Okay. Let's suppose that I agree to it. Okay? Let's suppose that they pronounce LaSalle dead. What happens? The little boy gets a new heart?
Right.
And I get 5 years for manslaughter.
Oh, come on, Lep. The chances of you getting convicted or even indicted are pretty slim.
Oh, you're going to promise me then that that won't happen?
That's not the point.
That is the point. That's exactly the point. Look, in a couple years, the little boy with the new heart dies. But I'm still back there in the slammer.
It's not quite how it works.
Listen, I'm not stupid. Come on, I read. And from everything I've ever read, I know that people don't live very long who's had that type of operation.
Well, you're wrong. There are people alive right now, today, who've had a heart transplant 10, 12, 14 years ago. And we have every reason to believe they'll keep right on living. Jamie is a 12-year-old boy. The least he deserves is a chance.
Jamie. That's what's been on your mind all this time, isn't it? Isn't it? Jamie. Not me.
Oh, no, I just think you should reconsider.
What's really important to you? This operation or me?
It's not one or the other. They're priorities.
Yeah. And I'm not one of yours.
Pharmacist on call. Please go to CCU stat. Pharmacist on call to CCU stat. Dr. Peel, please call your office.
Hi, Lip. You're up early.
Here you go. Talk the team into it, the injunction's been lifted. So you can tell your stinking doctors that they can have their stinking operation.
It's wonderful. Hey, Lip, where are you off to?
You got what you wanted, right? Right?
Oh, wait a minute. Am I going to see you again?
You won. Isn't that enough?
I didn't win anything. Look, you just did a wonderful thing.
Yeah, terrific. They're gonna love me in San Quentin.
Anything from the lab?
Right here. His blood gases are getting worse. The man from pulmonary was here a few minutes ago. He'll be standing by if you need him.
All right, I want everyone on standby. You're gonna have to get a little more aggressive. I want him fine-tuned before we do him tomorrow. Let's start him on triple antibiotics. And get respiratory therapy down here. I want him suctioned out every half hour.
Did you lose something?
Yeah, where's the cream? Yeah, those little things. Where are they?
You used them all?
Well, then get some more, will you please? Damn, I hate black coffee.
You should. You drink too much of it.
Go on home. You look terrible.
No way. Staying right here. Nothing's gonna happen to my patient before we open him up tomorrow.
Do me a favor, will you? Try and relax.
You're right.
All set? Everything all right?
Right as it's gonna be.
How you doing?
No, I'm fine. Just fine, thanks.
Okay. Good luck.
If you want me, I'll be right across the hall.
Sternotomy saw. Turn on the music. Loud.
And the tenor of the room turned to bass. My goodness, it's so quiet in here you can cut it with a knife. Kelly, how about a little music? I heard this terrible joke last night. Seems that King Kong fell off the Empire State Building and...
We heard it.
That's much better. I knew you'd heard it. I was just dying to hear it again myself. Okay, everybody ready? Easy does it. Here we go.
Major vessels are all isolated. I'm excising the heart now. Through the left atrial wall. Mark down the time. 10 after 10 a.m.
Sixth floor nursing supervisor. Call your office.
Mrs. Bruce? I just got a call from surgery. They're just about finished.
How was Jamie?
Well, apparently everything went extremely well. They're going to be taking him directly to ICU. He should be sitting up in a few hours.
Sitting up? You mean he's all right? He's really all right?
Yes, ma'am. In fact, tomorrow we intend to have him out of bed for a few minutes. How does that grab you?
It's wonderful. I can't believe it. It's all over.
Congratulations, Trapper. It couldn't have gone more smoothly.
You were magnificent, Doctor. Really magnificent.
We were all magnificent. But you get cleaned up and meet me in my office in 10 minutes. I'm buying.
It better be the good stuff. We earned it.
No, you weren't that good.
Oh, Dr. McIntyre, I understand Mr. Slocum invited the press. I'm sure they're going to want a statement from you.
So do it, Doctor. You're the star.
Yes, of course I am.
Arnie, wait up. I got something to show you. You're going to love this. The ad campaign. I've worked it all out. I've gone for variety, balance, demographics, you know, scientific approach, something for every segment of the population. Now, here, take a look at this.
Forget it, Stan.
I think that you're going to... What do you mean, forget it?
There's no need to buy advertising anymore. That heart transplant brought us all the attention we'll ever need. A regular media blitz.
Come on, honey. You got to get up and get out of bed again today. Okay?
I'm tired.
Hi.
Hi.
How's he doing?
Well, Jamie won't get out of bed to go to the bathroom.
I lose my breath when I go to the bathroom.
Better get back on your feet soon, pal. Those dogs downstairs need somebody to walk them.
Jamie, I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay?
Jamie, listen to me. If you work really hard at this, you're going to be walking and running and maybe even playing all those sports you love. It's all up to you now.
I don't know.
You think about it. Brought you a present. This stuff belonged to the guy whose heart you've got. And I would be willing to bet my bottom dollar that he'd have wanted you to take care of it for him.
He was a hockey player?
Luke LaSalle? Let me tell you something, pal. He wasn't a hockey player. He was the hockey player. The man was a superstar.
Honest?
Yeah. Hey, you know why they called him Luke? Because he could skate loops around anybody on the ice. And he was a bright guy, too. I mean, he had straight A's in college. This guy was a real winner, you know? And he was a genuine hero. And after all, he did save your life, didn't he? Anybody who met him loved him. I know I did. You're a very lucky young man, Jamie. You've got his heart.